Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
Welcome to our video series, The 5 Biggest Mistakes Even Conscious Business Owners Make When Building Their Business. And this is video number 1, mistake number 5. I'm going to turn it over to the lovely Shannon to tell you all about it.
Oh, well, thank you, honey.
Absolutely.
So mistake number 5, this affects everything, okay? So this affects, if you are feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, you feel like you're spinning your wheels, you're not getting anywhere, guess what? If you do not have a crystal clear vision of exactly where you're going, any road will take you there. So you're saying yes to all kinds of stuff. You're saying no to things that maybe you should be saying yes to. You're overcommitting yourself. You're overscheduling yourself. And you're not getting to where you want to go. So mistake number 5 is not having a crystal clear vision that's going to get you exactly where you want to go.
It's really important to know exactly what you want. And you know, it's interesting, all of our clients, when we first talk to them, we ask them, what is it that you want? And then they answer us and then we say, no. What is it that you really want? Because we've been conditioned to not really believe, first and foremost, that we can get what we want or that it's okay to have it. So it's really important that you take some time. Grab a pen right now. I'm going to take you through some questions that I want you to really allow to land. And that first question is, what do you really want? Allow your fantasies to go and give yourself permission. And the way you know this is right is you start to get kind of that juicy, sexy feeling. You know, when you know you want some lovin's from your significant, you kind of get aroused and delighted. It should have a feeling like it's lifting you up and getting you excited. That's why Joseph Campbell said, follow your bliss. So go ahead and write down, what is it that you really want? And for your life, not just for your business. What is it that you really, really want?
If you were being totally honest with yourself, really honest with yourself, what do you really, really want and why do you want it?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Next question, number 2. What is your calling? Now, I need to usually do some explaining this because people have a tendency to go a little bit too big with it. It's very basic and very simple. If you are a singer, you're called to sing. If you are a speaker, you're called to speak. So generally, your calling starts with some basic talent or gift that you've been given. So some of the best ways to get to this is make a list of all your gifts. What are your gifts? What is your calling? Maybe if you are a healer, you're meant to heal. If you are a teacher, you're meant to teach. These basic things, get that simple because your calling, underneath your calling, is a vision to be revealed. We'll get to that later.
That's right. So what is your calling? What is your vision? And at our event, we go much deeper into all of this. We call this conscious business design because you're a conscious business owner, right? So you're going to create a business and a life that you love, and we're going to do it in a conscious way. You know, successful people, success doesn't just happen.
That's right.
Okay, it's not just an accident.
That's right.
If you want to be successful, you have to actually plan this out, and so we actually start with the end in mind. What do you want? What's your ideal life look like 5 years from now? If you were on your deathbed and you looked back and you said, man, those are the things that I really want to make sure to do.
That's
okay?
right. And then check your heart and ask, what is the impact that I'm called to make? You know, and this is where we take some time at the event to allow you to go back into your history about the things that have happened to you, both good and bad, the heartbreaks and the successes, the triumphs and the failures, because they've shaped who you are. And they tell the world, and they're telling you how that you've been shaped to serve the world. So look at those things and then ask yourself, what is the calling? What is the impact my calling is wanting me to have upon the world? It's really important because then you want to ask yourself after all these questions, now imagine it's 3 to 5 years, you've identified your ideal day, it's incorporating what you really want, it's incorporating your calling, your vision, the impact you're meant to have, and then really ask yourself, what would having all these things do for you personally? What would they do for you? Anything you'd like to add on that, baby?
Well, I just wanted to share something personal, actually. We did this for ourselves.
Absolutely.
We just wrote down exactly what we want our business to look like, our life to look like 5, 10 years from now. What do we really want? And we wrote it all down, and we both have it on our refrigerator.
And we read it all the time.
Yeah.
And I mean, when we find detail that everything from what we want in the way of money, how we want to impact our clients, the kind of sex life that we want to have, the kind of marriage that we want to have, all the things that we've created that we know we want in our future, we're very clear about what we want. And we want that for you because then it gives you the key to all of this. And that is that you run all of the decisions that you're making, everything from program? Am I going to this networking event? Do I call this client? Do I buy this program? You run them up against all these things. You run them up against this kind of this decision matrix of the things that make you tick.
Yes.
And now you have something for real that keeps you focused, that minimizes the overwhelm, so that you know exactly what you want, because then that frees the mental real estate that keeps you so busy that there's no room for something new to arrive.
That's right. So at our live event coming up soon, we are going to take you through our signature process of creating the conscious business design. So it gets you out of overwhelm, and you're going to know with crystal clear certainty that you're on the right track. You're going to have that step by step to know exactly what to do to get there, and you will walk away knowing that A, this is exactly what you want, B, how to get it, and it makes your decision so much easier.
That's
So
right.
much easier. All this spinning your wheels and all this frustration of like, well, should I do this or should I do that? Or, you know, and then you're running around asking everybody else what you should do, when once you have a really crystal clear vision, and we call this your big impact plan.
That's right.
Okay, so you're going to walk away from the live event with a big impact plan so you can make a bigger difference, make more money, and help more people.
That's right. So hit the registration button below and get enrolled so that we can give you that big impact plan and help you be able to minimize these 5 mistakes by walking away from that event with a to-do action list that you can implement immediately.
That's right. So register for your full scholarship. Just click on the link below and we'll see you on the other side.
But we also have the upcoming videos. So if you're still dealing with overwhelm and stress and exhaustion, the next video is all about the inner game.
Ooh,
And it's gonna
yeah,
give you
the next one's good.
It's really good. It's going to give you some great tools that you can implement right now to get the right mindset and the right psychology working. Anthony Robbins says that 80% of your success is psychology, 20% is strategy. So show up for the next video because it goes into the psychology of what makes you tick and get what you want.
There you go. See you tomorrow.
See you then.
Bye.